Macmillan Audio presents The Last Enchantments by Charles Finch. Read for you by Luke Daniels.
I wanted to incorporate everything, understand everything, because time is cruel and nothing stays the same. Norman Rush. Chapter 1. When I was a self-serious child of 10 or 11, I believed that novels were largely about the weather. In a fit of ambition, I would start The Rainbow or Lord Jim, books I carried around school in the hopes that someone might ask me what I was reading, and which perhaps I thought would inaugurate my career as, what, a grown-up? A thinker? I'm not sure. Every one of them opened up with the same thwarting descent of description. It was an unusually hot March evening in Upper Cornwall. The rain in Burma had been going for days. The clouds lowered over the moor. The first 80 pages of A Passage to India are a description of some caves. I'm pulling that number from memory, so it may be inexact, if anything too low, but the point stands. I suspected that in the end humans would walk into this weather. I remember feeling a spark of excitement when a cart threatened to provide me with some in return of the native, but I attached no special primacy to them. I rarely made it farther than 6 or 7 paragraphs into any of those books, which left my illusions about their nature intact. Finally, when I was 12, some intelligent adult, likely my mother, got it over with and gave me The Catcher in the Rye, and I found the same banal and vibrant sanities everyone does in that book. Really, those novels were right. There are times in life when the weather and the landscape seem suddenly as if they're for you alone. And for a moment there's a novelistic pressure, an interiority, to gazing through a window at the snow, or the wind, or the sun. I'm thinking of the late August afternoon when I was supposed to leave New York for England. It was uncommonly cold for the month, and there was a heavy rain, the kind of day that reminds you, oh, of course, the other seasons are coming soon.
"Are you hungry?"
Allison asked. I shook my head. Not especially.
Come on, we're forgetting something. You had pizza last night. We got soup from Veselka. What else are you gonna miss?
Well, you. My tone had it both ways, mocking this kind of straightforward tenderness, and taking credit for it, too. She rolled her eyes.
My hero.
We were in the living room of our apartment on Horatio Street, its estranging collocation of familiar objects, its picture frames, its hanging garden of pots, its chromatically organized bookshelves, seemed so much like a vision of life to me, now that I was leaving. I should go soon anyway. I have to check all these bags.
Okay.
She stood up, her long brown hair falling down her shoulders. There was a tangle of silver necklaces spilling in and out of the top of her shirt, and her sweet, intelligent face, prone to worry, was drawn inward with concentration.
Last check, then. You have the bag of medicines I packed for you?
Yes.
And you have a sweater handy in case it's cold when you get in?
I pointed toward the largest suitcase. Yep.
And do you have a book?
The Captive Mind. It's sitting right in the outer pocket of the blue bag, with my headphones and the sweater.
And that bag of pretzels I got you for a snack?
And that bag of pretzels you got me for a snack.
And your passport?
I felt my eyes widen. Oh, no. She smiled to acknowledge the joke, and then when my face didn't change, her expression grew uncertain.
Wait, are you kidding?
I stood up, my ears hot, my face tingling.
I didn't even think about it. Where did you leave it after you got your visa?
Seriously, I don't know. We spent the next 15 minutes rifling through our uncluttered apartment like...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?